is case study 6. Dream Homes, a US based MNC, started its Indian operations with opening a few stores in a nascent phase. In recent times, it started running nationwide stores in India selling a range of home-based products, right from home improvement tools, decors, electronic appliances to small kitchen utilities like small steel pans, non-stick dishes, kitchen organizers, knives, cardboards, countertop stickers, ice cream molds, chocolate molds, and alike. It had gained wide popularity, particularly among ladies group of India, since its expansion of the product line. Previously, it was selling just intermittently purchased home-based products like furniture and appliances. It was extended. It was the extended accessibility to daily utilities that elated the ladies group without visiting the stores. Some women refer Dream Home as one-stop search for all their necessities. That means it is popular and the customer base is also ready. Dream Home manufactured some of the products rather than making them outright purchase and sell them of all its product. To make various kinds of furniture and kitchen based small utilities, it derived its raw material directly from the local market, which were mostly the recycled material like plastics, scrapped items, used furniture, and alike, rather than the raw wood, forest products, and first hand products. So, social obligation is also met by these people. Its raw material were therefore capable of generating various forms of work in progress. The work in progress and finished product relation worked in similar fashion. From a particular WIP, it was capable of generating multiple outputs. Therefore, a firm kept its material cost low and primarily relied on the recycling process, thereby keeping up its pledge to serve the environment. For the in-house manufactured product, the material department of the firm functioned in the following manner. Manager of the department kept a watch on each type of inventory. Then he estimated the required production based on historical demand and long-term forecasting. A room was also left for safety stock so that any unforeseen delay in the delivery of goods could be covered. Based on the existing inventory and production plans, safety stock and inventory replenishment levels were calculated. Replenishment means refilling. Once the stock reached its reorder level, an order to replenish the stock was being sent to the vendor. Based on the departmental orders, vendor delivered the material. To manufacture the finished product, that is, to convert raw material into finished goods, the intervening time was 3 weeks. Okay, so the cycle time was 3 weeks. It will take approximately 4 weeks to deliver in-house manufactured product from the time order is received. So that is delivery time. The standard lead time for similar product is 2.5 weeks. That means we are lagging behind. Your competitors are delivering product in 2.5 weeks. You are taking 4 weeks because your production itself takes 3 weeks. For products purchased outrightly, purchase order was prepared by the purchasing department based on the inventory in hand and expected demand. Some of the products did show a sketchy demand pattern with surge in demand for lame reasons. However, the department did not take into account safety stock for any of these purchased products since the cost to maintain such inventories were high and the cost of these products itself were high enough. The problem, however, was failure to meet surprise order and sudden increase in demand. So, lack of flexibility is what I can see here. People were getting busier and there was hardly any time for procrastinate buying things they need until they could visit the stores based on their availability. Moreover, it was just the metro cities that had overwhelming number of stores, but states like Gujarat, Odisha remained an untapped target with few stores only in developed part of the cities. Dream Home's agenda was not just to add more variety to its existing offerings, but to reach people all around the country since it perceived manifold needs were yet unmet. Going digital was a challenge since the popularity was limited to its store location. Therefore, it was dubious of its acceptability among the nationwide customers. It was prepared for an extensive marketing of its digital channel, though, and funds were not a problem. Okay, so finance was available. Having heard about the peaking demand in the business of e-customers, it was supportive for the idea and considered to follow the suit. From its US operations, it was very well aware about the expectation of e-customers and the quality of service they desired from e-sailors. They tend to be progressively demanding and expect their orders to be processed in couple of hours after being placed. They do not want to grapple with the tracking information of their package. They need real-time update of their package location so that there is no abrupt surprises about the delivery time and conditions of the package, like what Amazon is doing now. They like to purchase from e-sailers who offers competitive prices accompanied with free shipping and on-time delivery. This is all too much for developing market in India. Labor cost is relatively low in India, but the infrastructure is not adequately sound to guarantee the same level of service as at expected price. Indian market is not similar to the US market, and there being an immense cultural gap. The income of the middle class people is also not remarkably high, and hence they can spend sparingly on things which are not paramount on their list. Basically, middle class people generally prefer buying something which is required. Unknown, unwanted चीजें लेके क्या फायदा? If you buy something unwanted, so some wanted thing needs to be sold. So middle class mentality is you buy something which is required. So low purchasing power. Hence, the firm thought of applying paradigms of target costing to set the prices of online products such that they remain competitive before their e-customers. The firm also needs a flawless supply chain management system in the Indian environment, but the back office team of the firm had little knowledge about the aspect of e-commerce project, and it did not see any light of the day. So they were completely new, ignorant about the system. Now they need you to help them to shape up SCM, supply chain management look of Dream Homes. Discuss the suitability of target costing concept of Dream Homes. Critically assess the current inventory system, suggest suitable changes, and advise supply chain management for Dream Homes. Target costing. When your customer is ready to pay some X amount, you cannot actually sell your product at a price you want. मुझे पता है customer इतना ही देगा तो मेरी selling price same हो जाएगी. If selling price is fixed, I cannot go beyond that. So okay, suppose 130 के ऊपर customer देगा नहीं, मुझे उसमें भी 30 रुपए प्रॉफिट चाहिए. That means I want my cost to be 100. अब मैं पूरा cost structure 100 में बिठाऊंगा. This is target costing system in simple terms. My selling price cannot be increased. I want desired level, I want some required level of profitability out of it. So from your final target selling price, you remove your expected profit, your required profit, whatever is left is your target cost. If your existing cost is less than that, continue. If it is not, then apply cost reduction technique, change your course of material, change your combination of material, change your combination of labor, do something to reduce all non-value added expenses and bring it down to that target cost level. This is what we did. So usually we notice a suite of prices of products being determined based on the cost of their production. They have explained what is target costing, which we have already done. How can you do that? You can always apply value chain analysis, value engineering, Six Sigma. When you do that, you can control the cost in a easiest manner. And as such, various costs incurred with respect to product like design cost, manufacturing cost, storage cost and transportation cost are destined to be controlled. Target cost concept is very much relevant to dream house situation, as there is an immense competition. The unique selling price, the unique selling point of the firm can be to offer quality products at low prices. For e-commerce also, your competitors are expecting, your customers are expecting you to give the best quality product at a most reasonable price. So price is a very sensitive issue in our case. So target costing is the most suitable method. Control fixed cost of storage and inspection, control variable cost in terms of selling cost. Now if you have online portal, you don't need salesman and advertisement cost to do all this stuff. That much cost in terms of selling and distribution can be saved. So that was about target costing. Now what is supply chain management? Now supply chain management is little different. What is supply chain? Supply chain consists of all those people who are associated with delivering product to the customer. It includes suppliers who give me the material, I myself who is the manufacturer, then my retailers, my wholesalers, my distributors, my end customer. This is supply chain. So when I talk about supply chain, it includes vendors, producers, distributors, warehouse keepers, retailers. And there are two options. There are two approaches. One is pull approach and push approach. Pull approach means customer places an order. Customer places an order to retailer, retailer places an order to wholesaler, wholesaler places an order to my warehouse keeper, warehouse keeper places an order to me. I produce the product and for that I place an order to my supplier to send me the raw material. This is pull approach. It is pulled by the customer. Push approach means I buy material from my suppliers, I produce random quantity, I transfer it to my warehouse keeper sells it to, transfers it to wholesaler, wholesaler transfers it to retailer, retailer sells it in the open market. In these two approaches, see, it goes this way. If it is push, I push the material, I push the finished product in the market. There is no, I don't know whether there is a customer or not. I know there will be a customer, but I don't know who the customer is. But this is order given by the customer. So when you book a car and they say there is 8 months waiting, that means your car will be produced based on pull approach. And when you walk in a dealer shop and you ask for a car and the car is available, you pay and you get a car, that is push approach. The car is already available, the product is already available. So it's a push approach. Customer goes and buy the product. Pull approach means customer asked for the product and then it is manufactured and then it is delivered. So how are we concerned with that? See, currently we are operating physical stores, correct? And since we are operating physical stores, my inventories of raw material, WIP, finished goods are maintained in my own warehouse. And the removal from the warehouse is completely dependent on demand. It has been blocking my assets because of that. See, my money is invested in inventory, that means my money is blocked. Now, these three different types of inventories which I am talking about, they are maintained in a traditional manner. But if I start with e-business, this will be the major concern. see, even if the company is forecasting some demand from the market, but the market demand will not be certain, no? It will be up and down. Like if you anticipated a demand of 1 lakh units in February 2020, after April 2020, the scenario was different. I hope you understand what I am talking about. Yes, COVID. Since the scenario was completely different, your entire demand, your entire calculation goes for a toss. So, when you are going digital, the approach will be totally different. The first thing that you should do is go for just-in-time purchase. Just-in-time purchase means I will buy material only when I am supposed to consume the material for producing the finished product, otherwise I don't need material. I can enterprise resource planning, then I can buy the required quality of material at a reasonable price, at a predetermined price by implementing JIT just in time. See, if I go for that, my work will be saved to a larger extent. My biggest problem is I take 3 weeks to produce the product and it gets delivered in 4 weeks, where my competitor are delivering that in 2.5 weeks. So, I have to do something in terms of streamlining my supply chain so that production time is reduced plus delivery time is also reduced. I have to work in two directions: production direction, distribution direction. Production itself take 3 weeks, try to reduce that. Distribution, delivery is 4 weeks, that means from 3 weeks to 4 weeks, one week you take for delivery, reduce that. So probably you will be able to compete with the market. Now, in that case, concept here says that you can go for vendor managed inventory technique. Vendor managed inventory technique means that there will be a system. The moment I reach down at a particular level, say you can say reorder level, the vendor will directly be getting intimation and he will be sending the material. So it is a automated processing. No stock is required to be maintained. I need not implement a system of ROL within my organization. The moment my material stock goes down to a particular level, the intimation will be sent to the person, or there will be a system that the vendor will come to know that there is a need and he will send me back. Now, point number 3 is how to implement supply chain management for dream homes. Simple. You first focus on building strong collaboration with suppliers. Quality of the product offered by the suppliers cannot be overlooked. So you should be very keen about the quality that is being delivered by your suppliers. Strong tie-up with suppliers will assist the firm in meeting the ever-changing demand from its customers. Moreover, by implementing vendor-managed inventory at an effective supply chain management tool, much of the onus of inventory management for its purchased product will shift to suppliers. I told you, no? I need not maintain the burden. I did not headache of managing all that. The in-house manufactured products, when you talk about them, you arrange transportation of finished goods to keep overall cost product low. As I told you, 3 weeks you are taking to produce the product, 4 weeks you are taking to deliver it. That means 1 week you are taking for delivery only. You bring down your production cost, you bring down your delivery cost, your major work will be sorted out. Then, distribution centers should be close to their customer locations. So the moment there is an order from a nearby store, it will be delivered. Domino's is the best example for this. You place a centralized order on Domino's website or app. आप order place करते हो, the order is given to the nearby outlet of Domino's. ऐसा नहीं कि आपको मुझे एक particular area से ही खाना है, तो आपको उधर जाके खाना पड़ेगा. आपके विसिनिटी में जो आपके बाजू में सबसे क्लोजेस्ट सेंटर है, वहां पे ऑर्डर प्लेस कर दी जाएगी एंड वहां से डिलीवरी आपको होगी. सो दिस इज बेटर. नो ऑर्डर इज ऑनलाइन, that order will be given to the nearby center which is close to your residence, customer's residence, and the order will be delivered. इसीलिए तो 30 minutes में पहुंचाने का प्लान करते हैं लोग. For picking the process of goods in line, it can make use of multifaceted robotics technology with some human participation. This technology can assist human pickers in locating the required goods faster and minimal error. Delivery fast करने के लिए instead of humans you can use robotics or forklift, so whereby you can use those techniques and machines, and delivery can be faster. In marketing section of supply chain, you should use skillful data to pull overwhelming data based on customer searches, which can be analyzed to recommend products most useful to them. Further, it could resort to TV advertisement, banners, public banners, and prominent modes to propagate the digitization of its business. What is it? Okay, whenever you order a particular product, or whenever you even search for a particular product, you keep on getting ads of the similar product given by different manufacturer. That is technology. Only on the basis of search engine, you are simply searching for mobile phone, and later on, throughout the day you start getting the similar advertisements, probably on the mail or on Instagram or on Facebook. You keep on getting the same thing again and again and again, and you wonder, सुबह ही मैं I was searching for this और आज कितना offers आ रहा है. So basically that is not because you thought, it is because you actually search, which is registered and which is used as a tool of advertisement. That technique can also be used here, so that the order can be made available in no time, so that you can have more and more customer on online platform. So this was your case study number 6 related to supply chain management. So supply chain management, friends, is a simple modern business tool which helps you out in maintaining the quality and beating the competition. Thank you so much, friends, for watching this. See you in the next video.